All right, so we're live. All right, so hi everybody. I am live today with a special guest. It's my mom. Yay.
Hi everyone.
Oh, sorry, Mom. Hi. So with my mom here, she came and visited us out in Brooklyn, and we're going to talk about our latest Paige and Paxton STEM storybook. So Paige and Paxton is a turnkey system that allows schools and communities to bring STEM, elementary STEM, into their schools. So we offer STEM storybooks and workbooks. We do teacher training. We have Paige and Paxton STEM clubs that you can bring to your school. And we also do a full year in-school curriculum. So today we're going to talk about our latest storybook, which is available for pre-order, which is called Penelope Wraps Things Up. All right?
Yeah.
So what do we think this is about?
What does our audience think this is about? If they know Paige and Paxton, they know that we're always doing that play on words. So Penelope Wraps Things Up is about packaging engineering, right? So we have four main characters. We have Paige, who loves science. We have her brother Paxton, who loves technology. We have Parker, who's not in this, who loves math. And then we have our hero here, Penelope, who loves engineering. So Penelope always is a starring character in all of our engineering books. And in this one, the three discover packaging engineering. And where do they discover it? They discover it while they're shopping with Penelope's mom for their school carnival, right?
Yep.
So just like all kids, when they enter the store, which is called Puzzleland Emporium, it's a big box store. It's located at the end of the island on Puzzleland.
And also, to give you guys some context, so this is a proof of our storybook. So when we get our proofs, we actually have them unbound because the binding process is pretty extensive for a printer, and for us to make sure we get at least one copy to us really quickly, we ask for it unbound. So just so you know, your book, if you pre-order your book, it's not going to be loose random pages falling out of the book. That's just for us to make sure everything looks right. But pick up where the story you were talking about, Puzzleland Emporium.
So yeah, the three go shopping for their school carnival along with Penelope's mom. And you know, just like all children, if you've been to a store with your children, they get sidetracked. They have a few snacks. They get to try out this really cool bean bag. They start, they're trying out the bean bag, and Penelope's mom has to keep them on task, right?
Just like real kids.
Just like real kids.
Yeah.
So as she goes through the store, the kids are just exploring all the different products that are there, and they're also shopping for the school carnival, when all of a sudden Penelope notices this array of beautiful boxes, and she wonders, you know, what's up with those boxes? And it happens to be a pair of packaging engineering, and they're admiring their handiwork. And so that introduces the whole concept and the whole field of packaging engineering. And so the three find out that packaging engineering is the way that we keep the things that we use every day, safe from breaking or getting messed up, so that when they arrive to us, they arrive intact, right? So packaging engineering really play a huge role in our everyday lives, right? So I really need to talk about the reason that we decided to do packaging engineering. And my main reason for this is that I thought this was such a cool and innovative career to introduce to kids at a very young age. Because typically, when we think about engineering and what they designed, we always think about things like skyscrapers and bridges and airplanes. But you know, engineers actually design all of the products that we use every day. So it can also be a table, it can be a chair. And in this case, you know, engineers are responsible for designing those really innovative and creative packages that keep our products safe until we can use them. So it's things like egg cartons, or it might be things that protect our refrigerators, and just everything that we use in everyday life. And so this was a really cool subject to introduce to our kids.
Yeah. And so let's talk about also the process that it takes in order to make a book like this. So let's talk about how it all begins.
So at Page and Paxton, you know, we're different. We're different in terms of our curriculum, our content, and our storybooks, because not only do we do the research into the STEM field or concept, we actually interview STEM professionals who work in the field. So we get a totally new perspective, right? So for example, I probably shouldn't bring this up, but I will, and since we're live, they can't cut it out. For example, right now we're working on a book on aerospace engineering. And so I went through the same process and did a lot of research on aerospace engineering. And when I started to interview aerospace engineers, one of the things that they said to me about skill sets is that, yeah, you really do have to be able to handle the hard math and science, but an even more important skill to excel in aerospace engineering is communication skills, because you're always making a presentation, you're always collaborating with other engineers, right? And so that's the kind of thing that we explore when we're working on a book. So if you look at the packaging engineering book, we found out all kinds of really neat things about packaging. Obviously, there are different types of packaging. Packaging plays different roles, has to do different work depending on what type of product that you are packaging. And then, of course, one of the biggest things for us to remember is that while we're definitely concerned with the environment, one of the things that packaging engineers said to me, packaging is not going to go away, because we still want to get lots of products from all over the place, and so those products have to be shipped and they have to be protected. So the biggest challenge now for packaging engineers is to design packaging that doesn't cost too much and leaves less and less waste behind. And even that waste that we leave behind, it's better if we can recycle it. But they always reminded me that packaging is not going to go away. It's a very important part of health and safety.
Yeah. How long did it take you to find, I remember, to find some package engineers?
Well, the first one I found pretty quickly, but the other two took about 6 months to find. So, yeah, there are not a lot of packaging engineers. Right now, I think there's only one school that offers the full range of science and math that is really needed for a full-fledged packaging engineer, and that's Clemson University.
Yeah, yeah.
But there are a lot of different variations of it. You know, for example, there's graphic design, the person that might design all the, you know, the packaging, the colors, and that kind of thing. But the science behind that packaging is what packaging engineers do.
Yeah, so like the materials and mixing new blends of materials that are more durable or lighter, recyclable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And even things like designing packaging so that, for example, when it arrives in those big containers on cargo ships, that they can be actually unloaded and trimmed seconds off of the time that it takes to unload it, because that also translates into a cheaper service, or a cheaper
money
product.
Saved.
Money saved.
Exactly.
So there are a lot of really cool challenges that packaging engineers face right now, just like all engineers.
Yeah, very cool. So make sure you guys check out Penelope Wraps Things Up. We have it available for pre-order. It will ship on November 26th. We also have
just in time for the holidays.
Yeah, just in time for the holidays. So get it for your future engineering training, and let them know that there are other types of engineering that they could be a part of that they actually might really find very interesting. So also we have a number of STEM events coming up for the winter, for the fall and winter here in Brooklyn. So definitely check them out. You can check them out at Blue Studios. So www.bluestudios.io, and you can click on events, or either you can go to www.pageandpaxton.com/events, and you can also see those STEM events on the website as well. But yeah, so definitely check this out for pre-order. We'll also be talking about our holiday gift sets, which will be coming up soon. So those will be really great package gifts that you can give to, again, the future scientist, engineer, or technologist in your life. So is there anything else I'm missing, Mom?
I don't think so, except that Page and Paxton are the very best STEM products that you can buy for elementary kids. And even adults learn something from time to time.
Yeah, they probably learn more. All right. Thanks again, Facebook. And I hope to let me know if you guys have any questions and let me know what you guys thought.
All righty.